All right, folks, we got something else to talk about real quick here. The migrants or the illegal immigrants that are coming into this country is a man-made problem. This is a problem that was created by the Joe Biden administration. And you hear the immigrants coming into New York and Chicago and to other places, those are just test runs. They're going to do this all over the country, by the way. But listen to, this is just one of the representatives. I think she even gives him too much leeway. Brandon Johnson of Chicago, see, these black mayors are just black faces in places. None of them never represent us. You see, even I'm in Rochester, New York, upstate. All we have is black mayors. Nothing never changes. Nothing never changes for us. We have all these black mayors. Nothing ever changes for us. There's got to be a reason for that. Just listen to this.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I would like to say good afternoon to the City Council members, the media over there, and to my brother, Mayor Brandon Johnson, who we fought on some fronts together. And all those fronts we fought on together when I was with SCIU or anything else out there in the street, Brother Brandon, you have always been on the right side of history. That's why I campaigned for you, and that's why I voted for you. That's why I encouraged others to vote for you, because I knew and I felt in my heart you would be on the right side of history. And that meant including your people, descendants of enslaved Africans. Brother, you got to stop the buses from coming in. You just got to stop the buses coming in because it's hurting your people. I'm talking about descendants of enslaved Africans. We're hurting the things that our people been on the waiting list come for. The immigrants are coming in, getting everything, and I don't have time to go into all of it because I have another concern. When I used to come down here under Harold Washington, and we were fighting Ed Burt, Badoliak, and the rest of the haters of black people that sat in these seats down here, we had two Latino aldermen. We had Luis Gutierrez and Jesus Garcia. They never pushed a black woman around. They never voted against black people's issues. They never held meetings behind Mayor Washington's back.
You see this punk, Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago. You see his demeanor. He is a scumbag of the worst proportions. He is one of those Negroes that should get his ass whooped every time he comes around black people. You understand? That's how vile he is. He's a scumbag. But let me tell you something else too, folks. These immigrants, they come over here, right? Like I told you before. Once they get a leg up, they start looking down on black people. They start having a anti-blackness towards us. After you come over here, use our resources, use the rights that we fought for to get a leg up, then you have the nerve to look at us crazy. We at this point, we don't care where you come from or what you got going on in your country. Stay where you at and make your country great. If you want to work hard in your own country. We don't want you over here hating on us by the time you get over here. Yeah, we're done with that.
To form committees. They never tried to take black wards and black precincts. I thought we were on our way to a black and brown coalition. But you know what? I thought I'd see it under you. But you know what? Carlos Ramirez, he spoiled all of that. And it was disrespectful to every black man down there on that floor, including you, that he's comfortable enough to put his body in front of a black woman, you understand, and tell her what she can't do.
All right, now that sister has a point. To the black man that's down there, you let this man jump and put his hands on an older black woman down there. It should have been all hell breaking loose once he did that. You damn right. I wish you would do that in front of me. All hell gonna break loose. You wouldn't do that in front of a white woman and your own woman. I bet you wouldn't do that. But you felt comfortable enough to block him and put your hands on a black woman. I wish you would around me. All hell would break loose in that chamber if you do that around me. Let's continue.
Because she know ain't no strong black men down there that's going to confront him. He know his people got his back. I wish it had been me he pushed. But I'll just go on to say this. Something has got to be done. Because all black women ain't satisfied with immigrant's apology and forgive. We ain't for it. But back to the buses.
There you go. All that forgive stuff that black people always like to do. Nobody never forgive your black ass or black butt. Oh, forgive. We ain't doing all of that forgiving no more. We'll forgive you after you pay the price for whatever you have done to us. We'll forgive you after that. Right.
Brother, please, coming from your elder, we've been talking, the elder's been talking. We're looking for you to help us on this issue. Stop the buses.
This brother is a smut Negro. You understand? He ain't gonna help nothing. He's already made his mind up that he gotten the power to make sure him and his people is good. And he's gonna get there by selling the black people out. He ain't listening to nothing. He's a scumbag of the worst proportions. Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago is one of the worst politician Negroes that we have out here. One of the worst.
Please stop those buses from coming in here. Will you please? Thank you. Please.
All right. You can beg all you want. The time of begging these scumbags is over with. See, the thing about Chicago is they don't have a mechanism where you can recall these politicians. So once they in, they be in. You gotta. But when the next election come along, apparently, y'all need to get on code for real and get them scumbags out of there. All right. I just wanted to touch on that note. Have a good night. Peace, everybody.